Our next speaker is Mohamedun Hamadun, working with the High Commission, working with the Permanent Interstate Committee for Drought Control in the Sahel, SILS, as we know that from the French acronym. Could you please, Mr. Mohamedun, tell us not the diagnostic of what's happening in the Sahel, but what are you doing now and what you intend to do better, more of, and differently in the future to have a more resilient Sahel, not just to drought, but also to all the stressors that are undermining people's livelihood? Okay. You have 8 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I'm from SILS, the SILS Interstate Committee for Drought Control in Sahel. SILS, I can say, means resilience. Why?
Push it closer.
SILS has been created in 1973 to address drought and desertification issues in the Sahel area. Sahel is very specific. It's the portion of land comprised between the Sahara and the coastal countries in West Africa, and from Djibouti, the east, to Senegal in the west of West Africa. But I'm talking about the space comprised between Senegal and Chad. This is our area. In this area, we have an alternating of wet period and the dry period. For example, from 1970 to 1980, we have had a very wet period. From 1970 to 1993, this is a very, very dry period. And since this period to now, we are in an alternating of wet and dry years. 1970 is a big date in the Sahel. In this date, a big crisis struck the Sahel. Many people died, and animals, and many people lose their means of existence. And in 1973, the country of Sahel understands that the fight against drought and the desertification cannot be won alone. So they must be together to combat desertification and drought. It's why they have created SILS, to combat and to address drought and desertification issues. It's why I told that my name is Resilience, because it has been created to build the resilience of the Sahelian and West African people. We have been created with a mandate. The mandate is to invest in research of food security, fight against drought and desertification, and to research a new ecological equilibrium on the Sahel. This is our mandate. We are in action. Since 40 years, we are in action. The first thing we have done is to create appropriate institutions to address those issues. It's why the institution of Khalid Agreement, Regional Center of Agreement based in Niamey, in Niger, has been created. He is focused on information and the training on food security, natural resource management, and climate change. Another institution has been created in Bamako, Khalid Institute du Sahel, and this one is focused on research in agronomy and all the question of population and development. This is the two institutions, specialist institution, with the headquarters is in Ouagadougou, who address the question of policies. So, we deliver in 5 main areas. The first area is information. The second one is for training. The third one is capitalization and diffusion of best practices, technologies in agriculture, in natural resource management, and climate change. The third one, the fourth one is support to policies, to help countries to develop sound policies. And the fifth one is to develop and implement multi-countries projects. And what has been done so far? We can say that in the area of information, because information is fundamental and necessary when you want to build resilience for population. Because with information, you can take decision, and a good decision. If you don't have good information, you cannot take any decision. In 1970, when the crisis arrived in the Sahel, there is any information system in the Sahel who can inform people who is vulnerable, who is not vulnerable, who need help, who don't need help. Nothing. It's why there is 20 years now in SEALS with our partners, with political leadership of ECOWAS and WAU, we have developed what we call a mechanism to prevent and to manage risk in the Sahel. This mechanism comprises 4 pillars. The first pillar is to collect information. Collect of information is a permanent work of SEALS, in Agreement Center. Information on biophysical information, socio-economic information, completed by some survey, agricultural surveys that we conduct on the country each year. Those are information we collect. These informations are analyzed and given to our deciders. The second pillar is the consultation we have in the region. Consultation at the national level, regional level, and international level. And we have also should develop some tools that help people to address resilience. And the fourth pillar of this mechanism is the rehabilitation after the crisis. So, and so they have to go, yeah. In training, I can say that more than 2,000 people has been trained in many areas. Climate change, natural resource management, food security, water management, all this to help people, because we know that without training, we cannot address, really, we cannot reinforce the resilience of the community. In terms of research, we have also conducted many research in the area, in the region, and developed some technology which has been to provide them to peoples, to help them to. Oh, it's for me?
Okay. You can take 2 more minutes.
No, 2 more minutes. Okay.
Okay. Because we
have also done something in support of policy. We have conducted many micro project and the multi-country project, but also have. This is the project currently ongoing. But now, let me go to say that 2 things. To reinforce and to improve systems in our region. We think that all countries has to reinforce their system of information, because information is fundamental to prevent. We have to prevent crises to come. Because of our mechanism we have in our region, we can prevent the crisis. Even we don't have means to combat the issue of a crisis, but we are aware that we will have a crisis in our area. The second thing I want to say in the sector of agriculture, we want to invest in water management is fundamental. Because the water coming from the sky is not enough. We have to invest in water, in the groundwater. So we have to develop irrigation. It's fundamental if you wanted to reinforce the resilience in our region. Donc, so I will stop here. Donc, waiting if there is some question. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Hamadoun. Thank you.